Baby, sino istorya mo sa phone?
Migo uyi, storya kami party 1040 window.
Ha? Kainchindi ka?
Hui, nag-research ako kaina sa internet. Amo ni ako nakita.
The 1040 window is located from 10 degrees to 40 degrees north of the equator, which includes North and West Africa, the Middle East, Central Asia, and the Far East. 2/3 of the world's population, nearly 4 billion people live here, including 90% of the world's poorest. It is estimated that 1.6 billion people who live in this window have never had the chance to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ. Not even once. 90% of the people are the poorest of the poor, with an average annual income of $250 per family. 43 of the 50 countries who most aggressively persecute Christians are located here. Child prostitution runs rampant in many of these nations. Abuse of women and children remains unchecked. Children as young as 18 months old are trained to be jihad soldiers. 5 pennies out of every $100 spent on world missions currently goes to this desperately needy area of the world. HIV/AIDS and illiteracy are widespread. The seat of every major non-Christian religion and ideology, Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, and atheism, is headquartered in the 1040 window. In many of the 67 countries represented in the 1040 window, sharing the Christian gospel means death. Truly, the 1040 window remains the darkest and most inhospitable territory to the cause of Christ. It also represents the greatest remaining stronghold of Satan on the planet.
Luoy sila tay, pwede ko nga kadto?
Maano ka dito?
Kabalo ka tay? Siling sang survey?
6 billion humans currently inhabit the planet and live there for a worldwide average of 67 years each. Of the entire population of Earth, about 1/3 have ready access to the gospel because of where they live. At the same time, a further third have never even heard the name of Jesus in any way that they could respond to. That gives us an average of 67 years to get to every single one of them, which would be easy if they all lived in your street, spoke your language, and went to the same baseball matches. To make matters more difficult, we actually have considerably less than 67 years to reach people. An extraordinary fact about humans is that the older they get, the more set in their ways they become. This means that if one believes and follows Jesus as a young human, they will likely do so until they die, and of course, afterwards as well. On the other hand, if a human does not hear about Jesus as a child, they will most likely never follow him. Right now, only 15% of global mission giving goes towards children, even though 60 to 80% of all responses to the gospel are made by children. If you formed every person on the earth into a very, very long line, 1 in every 3 would be a child under the age of 15. We will be more effective as we explore why Jesus said, "The kingdom belongs to such as these." Already across the world, many are seeing that there is a role that children and young people play as workers in the harvest. Leadership does not start at 30 years of age. It starts as a child and a teenager. Children may not know everything as an adult does, but by using their knowledge of the gospel and the enthusiasm of youth, they are able to pray, to share, and to serve in their way. As the human population rapidly grows worldwide, there is an increasing number of children and a decreasing proportion of adults. The only way to keep up with the worldwide boom of children is to equip other children to reach them. It is said, "You have hidden these things from the wise and learned and revealed them to little children."
So, pwede ako agaron ko si Uye, Mucha, Manong Josh, Manang Maymay, kanday Manang Georgina kag Denise.
Nami, isang baby ko. I love you, baby.
I love you, Tay.
Diyan ka. Di ka makadto.
Sa 1040 window
Nagbalik ka man.
Hindi ko katultol.